without smashing it all. Or he'll just walk straight in to talk to Mama instead. Was she designing new handcuffs? Or is that handcuff for someone else?
Hey, Sam. Thanks for coming back. Got something for you. These are your new cufflinks. They still work as a terminal, but I've added a weapon function. I was able to redesign everything from the ground up after the last connection.
And they're weapons too now.
That's right. Cord cutters.
Ooh.
I should explain. BTs are connected to the other side via umbilical cords, right? When those cords bring the matter of our world into contact with the antimatter of theirs, boom. Void out. But, just as Deadman theorized, your blood does have unique properties. It can be used to cut a BT's cord. So...
How do you know this? Where's your baby? Did you cut the umbilical cords?
Cut the cord of the BT, and it returns to the world of the dead. No BT, no void out. Win-win.
She tested it literally on herself because her baby is gone.
These things
And Sam isn't questioning
If
it.
you can get close enough without them noticing, yes.
cord snipping super handcuffs.
Right.
And that's why she's
Let's
sad.
try them out.
Because she let her baby go. Or is she now doing it?
Cut the cord connecting us.
I mean, it was already not visible, but, you know, pretty obvious that she had to cut the cord and let the baby go.
She's sound asleep. I made sure she got plenty of milk. Just do it. Please, Sam. Set us free. This world was never hers, but all the same, I didn't want her to leave it. Even though she's already lost. Truth is, she's not really my daughter.
The attack and everything, that was all a lie?
No, that part was true. My ovaries can't produce eggs, and Lochna has trouble with her uterus. Long
Oh,
story
you
short,
carried your sister's
neither of us can have children.
baby.
I was alright with it. I mean, children, who needs them, I thought. But my sister thought differently.
That's why she's
Lochna
mad at
wanted a
you.
child, someone to carry her genes. She fell in love with another member of Bridges, but he died in an accident. She was devastated, of course, as was I. Back then, strong emotions like that, I could feel hers, and she could feel mine. When I sensed her desire to join him, to end it, I went to her and said, let's have a baby. We took one of Lochna's eggs and fertilized it with his frozen sperm. And I carried it to term. A healthy baby grew inside of me. But then there was the attack. And our bond was severed. I wanted to tell her. But I was bound to the child. I couldn't just abandon her. But I was wrong. Lochna needs to know.
So we're gonna take the undead baby to her?
You have to break some ties to forge others. Can't be tied to everything. If we're going to reconnect the world, I need to reconnect with my sister first. So please, Sam. Do it.
Why does he look like he's gonna do like a really threatening slide? She's just sat there waiting, and we're just like, nah. She's quenching, waiting. Just do it already. And sorry it's taken so long. He's gonna do it violently, and it doesn't look right with the 200-degree knife, even though it's gold and needs blood. I don't know why it looks super hot. Yeah, like that's you couldn't nicely cut it. You had to violently. And then it gets taken away by other PTs to pass on.
Goodbye.
Well, you're no longer trapped in that room.
Alright, Sam. Take me home to Lockman.
Oh no. Are we gonna have to carry her on our back? Hopefully she can sit in the spare seat of the car. Because I don't want to have to carry her on my back. All that way.
Sam. Would you set me up?
I have a
I
perfectly
haven't
good
been
car you
outside
can
in a
sit
long
in.
time. It's just too much to take in all at once.
You sure? Thought you might be claustrophobic after your time in the rubble.
I'll be fine, so long as I can see out of the bag.
I mean, you could have a perfectly good view in the passenger
Warmth
seat of the
light.
car.
The wind. The sense
You don't
of the
need to be in
world.
a bag. You sure I can't tempt you with the car seat?
Lucky you. The two of you are still connected.
You chose to be disconnected.
Okay, Sam. Let's go.
You chose to give up the on-bed baby. Not me. And now she's unconscious. At least she's not going to be freezing cold anymore. She's going to start warming up now that she's not connected to death. And now we have the bit where it's like the awkward face staring at you again. What happened to my car? Okay, it's fine. Why are you just walking out like that, Sam? I was slowly peeking. Oh, thanks. A boss battle.
But it looks to me like your hands are full.
Yeah, just a little.
No biggie. We can always tweak the rules a bit.
Get ready, Sam.
You're gonna make me fight the manticore with her on my back? Really?
Woo! He looks hungry. All you gotta do to make it out alive is not get eaten. Sound like fun? Of course it does.
Do I actually need to fight it, or can I just run? Because I feel like...
Sam, run!
Yeah, no shit. Just run. Car, Sam? Oh great, it deleted my car. Oh look at that! There's all of my cargo! Isn't that fantastic? I don't think it wanted me to come this way, considering the amount of space manticores they're throwing in my face. Don't get caught, Sam. Laser beams. Watch out for the laser beams, Sam. You have a lady on your back who is getting hit by all the laser beams. It sure would have been nice if my car didn't just get deleted. It is hideous. It's fine, we've handled it before. We actually escaped them before, they're not that bad. They're not that bad, they're not that scary. Unfortunately, all of my cargo just got dumped everywhere. They are surrounding us. No, plans changed! And her toes are getting the little laser beams. But again, you know, space manticores, I got it sorted. No problem. I am annoyed that all of my cargo just got dumped out though. And my car vanished. Like, literally all of my stuff just dumped out everywhere. Is there a garage? Time for shelter. There might be a garage there, it's hard to tell. We're going back in. I'm not losing all of my stuff. You know, space manticores are fine. No problem. The rain has ended. Like, that was dirty. We had a car. We could have literally just drove away from that. It was fine. And now all of my stuff... Oh, there's my car again. Okay, this is fine. She's going in the car. And she's getting a nice scenic view. And we're going to get all of my stuff back. Because, you know, this is not going to waste. Okay. No. Oh, she does sit in the passenger seat. That's nice.
All right, time to move.
It's not time to move. I wanted you to stop that. Could you access the inventory? There we go. Right. All of this. Right, you go into the thing. I mean, we'll keep that stuff. Everything that's on the floor. Really? I'm not allowed to go? Put all this into the car. Is it because I've got Mama on my back? Okay. Mama? I'm not allowed to put Mama into the vehicle. She's been 26% damaged. Right. Everything that's on the floor. Now I can access it. Okay. Everything that's on the floor into the vehicle. Right. Mama. Onto our back, I guess. There we go. Some of the stuff that's on the floor is too far away to carry. Oh my god. This is... No, why did you just do that, Sam? I didn't want you offloading things. Okay, this might take us a while. Yeah, Mama, you sit on the floor. I know the rain's gonna come. The monsters are surely not going to come back in the meantime. We're going to quickly load up all of this onto the car. Not offloads. Oh my God. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Right, onto the vehicle. Why are you carrying it all on your back still? Option? Option? There we go. Right. Onto the vehicle. Even more stuff to grab, right? The monsters are surely not going to come back whilst we mess about with this, right? Yeah. I know. The game deleted my car. I'll grab you in a bit. Right, not carried. Those onto vehicle. I'm coming for you. Everything will be fine. Just need to pick up all of this nonsense. Okay. Onto the vehicle. Okay. And you're coming on the passenger seat. We're getting out of here. Let's go. Okay, we can get out of here with all of our stuff. I don't care about whatever you've got lying on the floor in there.
Come on.
You know what? Come on, let's roll. Climbing anchors, non-lethal stuff. I mean, there's some of my stuff. It's the gun. Actually. I need that. I kind of need that. Okay. I will put you on the floor here for a moment. Very, very briefly. I'm going to use the terminal as well. Okay. Orders. That's the collection. We can't do that. Okay. Claim materials. Right. I want all of your chiranium. I'm not going to take anything else because everything else will be too much. We're going to dump some stuff in here. I'm going to put it in the private locker just because, you know. Where am I? Right, shared locker. What do you got? Claim cargo. Nothing good. Right. I can access the truck. Okay. We're going to load her into the vehicle after we put everything else. Okay, so climbing the metals. You have to deselect Mama to select other things. Okay. The metals are going into the vehicle. Is there anything else? Like, everything else seems fine. Okay. Non-lethal assault rifle. Hang on the tool rack. Right, the ladder. Where is the ladder? Right. That's on our back. That's on our back. That's on our back. That's on our back. Put all those into the vehicle. Pick up Mama, and then we head out of here, finally. We get out of here before the rain starts again. Hi, I got you. Okay, let's go. Finally get out of here. It's sitting nicely, safely in the passenger seat, and we're getting out of here and going up the mountain. Not gonna rain on us, and we're not gonna get attacked by space manticores again. Let's just get out of here before it rains. He's heading completely in the wrong direction. The quicker I get out of here, the better. Before it starts raining. It's fine. Okay, now. Beauty product. I'm not stopping to pick up any cargo. We might try to drop some things in some roads along the way. But if we head to the paver, we're good. And then we've got 1 million supplies. And if we can't finish the roads, then that's embarrassing. But Hopefully, no problems from here on out. Okay. That needs very little. It's a shame I can't just go straight into it from in the car. Climb onto here, Sam. Okay, it's starting to rain, but we're out of the manticore territory, so that's all that matters. No more space manticores, right? Chiralium crystals, shove them all in. Do we have any ceramics? Like 1 million metals and 0 ceramics. I know we could have gone and got some ceramics from the thing, but... Okay, at least we're out of the manticores. And I'm sure they won't be pursuing us any further along the journey. And we're just going to drive very, very safely to the bridge. Reverse, reverse. Come on, you can make it. Very... Come on. Very safely, where we're not going to tip over this vehicle full of 800,000 metals and a very fragile human being. You know, the most fragile of cargo. Don't also pay for that? That's the cosplayer, right. Fill that paver. Okay. Anything that needs metals, we'll shove metals in. But I have a feeling we have an excess of metal. And what we need is ceramics. And again, it kind of expects us to carry her by hand, right? That's got plenty of metal. Okay. Now we very carefully avoid wedging the car on a rock. Special alloys, I don't want them. We go all the way to the edge. There's a bridge, but we're not going into the enemy territory, so I'm not going over that. We made it up! And, you know, from here out, we've mostly got a nice casual drive. Mostly. Once we get back to our roads, everything is good. And then, you know, we'll try and finish off the other roads on the way. And there is a bit of a problem in that there's actually a very, very long way to take her. Now, ironically, there is a cremator on the
The hospital I was
way.
staying at was crushed by a bridge. Still have nightmares about it.
And I wonder if we
Still
can
hear the crash
choose to
before it all
cremate her.
falling down. I've been scared to death of bridges ever since.
Well, we're going to be going over some bridges.
Yeah. I know that must sound considering our employer.
Actually, you know, we've got roads, not bridges.
I'm scared of the dark too.
Not surprising considering she was buried under rubble.
Can't.
We're not stopping off at any destinations along the way. We are just going. What the heck? Who's parked their bikes in the middle of the road? What a stupid place to park. Okay, let's do this. Okay, at least we didn't have to shoot the manticore yet. I'm guessing once we deliver her, we're probably going to have to fight the manticore itself. Okay, someone got their car wedged in an awkward place there. So we should probably prepare for that. There's probably a battle with a manticore soon. Resins, I don't want them. I'm not going to stop the car for that. We have human delivery to make. Very long, awkward way. And through even more BT territory. Which is the problem. But I'm not going to drive that way. I'm going to remember and avoid it. I'm going to go this way. And we're going to go all the way to the weird space creature lake. And we're going to avoid the BTs. It is going to rain. But we expect that. Again, you know, it expects us to carry her through all this rain and all these BT territories. BT's on the starboard now. Okay. Don't get too close to the lake. Too close, there's the squids. 100% that has to be something. And then we avoid those BTs. That's a little too close to them. Try and not aggro those, so I'll try not to aggro those. Again, she gave us a weapon to combat them, but... Oh no! Okay, it didn't drain our batteries. I thought it was draining our batteries for a moment there. This is fine. Like, we knew we were going to skirt the territory, but not go into it. They came out of nowhere. And then we finished these roads over here with whatever we got. Okay, we are running out of stuff. But we've got plenty of metals, and they need metals. Mama, sorry for bringing you out into the rain a little bit. You know, you might age a year or two. For the sake of rebuilding of the roads. You're okay with that, right? Okay. 100, that's better. That's not wasting too many. And then we don't have any more chiralium, so... You know, we don't even fully rebuild the roads at the moment. But there's some chiralium. Okay, back in the car. You could have just stayed in the car. You didn't need to come out into the rain with me. That's probably a bad name to call you, isn't it? I should probably start calling you your actual name, considering you just severed the ties with the baby. I bet you probably hate that name now. And I don't blame you. I bet you hate it. Okay, let's go to the next bit of roads. Hopefully, be able to do something. Then I'm going to take shelter in the thing, and I'm going to see if we can do something stupid and mean. Okay, that's got way too many metals, but we knew that and we did that. And then I'm going to save before we do that, because obviously, you know, if it does do something... I just want to see if we can. For science. You shouldn't do this with a living human. But for science, because it's a game, this needs metals and we have metals. It's no longer raining, so, you know, I'm sure she's okay with coming out here. Metals rebuilt. How many do you need? 200. 1936. Perfect. Slowly but surely rebuilding all the roads. Back into the car. Wait, do we have a nice view? mean, I guess I could use picture mode. Like, how do you zoom in? Slowly but surely. Honestly, this will make an interesting thumbnail, I'm sure. She does not look impressed. Just, you know, the two of them, and he is like, well, she's still in her bag in the car. Like, you know, well and truly safe in the car, in her body bag. I wouldn't, you know, she could just sit nice and comfortably in the car. She chooses to be in her body bag.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. Okay. We're going to save. And we're going to see what happens. Save. Save complete. I'm also gonna sit on the floor because that's also a save, you know, just to make sure that we've definitely saved. Just sitting by mama, contemplating what's gonna happen now. But the incinerator. Okay. Unusable. They didn't let you do. They don't let you have. She's shaking her head. She's like, "Don't incinerate me." Yeah, I wasn't considering it at all. Just to see what happens. I know the car battery is running out.
Keep on keeping on.
But we have a PCC. If there's no charger, and I can probably build a charger. If we're still on the network when it runs out. People are using our roads. Okay, which? Need to make sure we're going the right way. I know that. Got a charger soon. I know. Don't worry, Sam. We got this. Just as long as we stay on the network before we disconnect. That's off the beaten track a little. Okay, here's the paver. Right, what does this mean? It's not just metal. It's fine, Sam. Don't worry about it. You got a PCC somewhere. There we go. PCC. Hang on the tool rack, then you don't have to put her down. Because we weren't going to put her down in the incinerator. We weren't. I don't know what you mean. Rebuild the roads. Okay, that needs metals, metals, metals. Metals. That's all that we have. But it can go in. Right. Then ECC. Okay, this rose is very much everywhere that we want to place this. Also, we don't want a post box. Generator. Okay, here's finally somewhere where it can land. Okay, and then we just need to park the car in there. And it'll nicely charge up the battery. Once it's rebuilt. Give me some battery power. Okay, slowly but surely charge the batteries. I'm sure someone will need that along the way other than us as well. You know, it'll be nice and useful. Then we will continue our journey. Perilous journey up the mountain forever. The mountain. Level high. Nicely charged up. I'll stop at every auto paver along the way and shove what we can in it if it needs stuff. And we didn't have enough supplies on the way up, and now we've got way more metal than we ever need. And again, my mouse pointer is on the screen. Don't know how long that was there, but it's gone now. Okay. Awkwardly, that has enough metal. We're gonna go down here. We're not going to go into enemy territory, even though it looks like it. Avoids the enemy territory. Stun bombs, but we're not going into enemy territory. And we're not going to tip over the car either, as much as it looks like we might. 40 ceramics again. I'm not going to go out of my way to put 40 ceramics in. Okay, does this need metal? It doesn't. Arc of Soul. Anything that needs metal gets metal. Maybe we did fill these with metal. Maybe we filled them with metal along the way. Okay, delivery bot 1 has finally finished its delivery. That only took that entire time. You'd think Mama would be saying a lot more to us considering the length of this journey that we're on. I should have maybe used the roads. But we're back on the roads, and I might stop here along the way. See if they've got anything to do. Because they probably have something for us to take up this mountain. And, you know, we've got a long journey ahead of us. With a car full of metal. A long journey up this mountain. This car is not going on journey, but we'll take it as long as it goes. Okay, people have dropped metals here. Like a lot of metal. I wonder what happened that they lost all their metals. Okay, there's some blood bag. I'll take that as well. Okay, you just dump her on the floor. That seems really polite, doesn't it? Yes, I'm not leaving you. I'm just greedy and I need to take this stuff. Right, that's in the utility pouch, that's fine. Metals, ladders, blood bag, ladder. Right, all of this into the vehicle. I'm not leaving you behind. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Everything's fine. You just get a nice little piggyback ride. He looks unimpressed entirely. A nice little piggyback. It's just a moment on the floor. Okay, what orders have we got? We're not going to the Timeful Farm. We're not going that way. Can I send anything via bots? Muscle stimulating foods. It didn't get that wrecked, considering. Well, 54% damage. You know, the bot did take its time. 54% damage, it's got a B. And it delivered a lot of them. Whilst we just drove off and did things. Okay, we can't send anything via the bots. Way station north of... Well, we went straight past that, so that was really useful. Don't store the metals. Oh, we got so many metals. Right, just take them. I probably should give them the metals back as well, but... Should, and do is another thing. We're taking the metals and we're rebuilding the roads with them. You like it or not. Okay. Shared locker. Anyone have any ceramics? Well, there's a lot of lost cargo. Metals, ceramics. You know what? I don't know if there's enough space for Mama anymore. I'll take a few chiralium crystals and then some ceramics. Okay. I'm sure that we can fit Mama in the car still. She's 55 kilos. Okay. We can still get in the car with Mama. Just climb awkwardly over her to get into the car and she does not look happy with that. We're doing this with the most ridiculously filled car ever. We're going up this mountain. We're not losing any of this stuff. I'm building roads. Everything's gonna be good. Oh, we're not gonna tip the car over. We're gonna rebuild these roads. Here is the end of our roads for now. We'll rebuild the next roads. It's all the roads along the way. And again, we're going through enemy territory. We're going through more BT territory. And they kind of expect us to be carrying her on the back where she's going to be getting shot by everything. Okay. But we can offload a lot of stuff into this. Which helps. Why are you struggling to climb so much, Sam? Are you exhausted? Do you need some monster? Right, okay. Cargo beds. Yeah, that's fine. Put all of that. Chiralium crystals. 33. Then all the ceramics that you can. Right. Perfect. It's not going to completely build the roads, but it's a good start. And then we go to the next one. And now that the car's lighter, and we're not carrying a thermonuclear device over here as well, everything should be much better. I realise there's chiralium there, but I don't care to pick it up. We will have to go through the enemy territory, but if I can minimise it... Where's your border? Okay, there's the border. Right, we'll just drive along the border safely until we have to cross. Or we just go straight into the river. That was very safely and well navigated, as you can see. Okay. Is that auto-paver safely out of their territory? It is not. I think I'll avoid that auto-paver for now. Okay, that's their territory. There's a bridge there. Okay, we did negate their ping. I timed it correctly. We didn't have to deal with them. They are now aware. Come on. We can speed up that on that. Okay, very, very briefly in their territory. Okay, park it here and then just wait it out till they go. Okay. I'm not going to park it. Okay, what have you got in your shared locker? Have you got anything? Some lost cargo? I'm taking it. Okay, that's fine. We've got plenty of room in the car now. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming they're not chasing us anymore. Yeah, they don't care. Right. Shove into this. Even more metal. Time to rebuild the roads. We've got plenty of metal. It's going to go over a little. That's fine. Add the materials. Okay, all the metal's done for that. The huge amount that it needs. Back in the car. Again, you could have just left her in the car. Doesn't need to keep getting her out for a little exercise. I mean, maybe she wants some fresh air. Maybe she wants some fresh air. And up the mountains and into... I mean, we don't stay in BT territory. We stay in rain territory. It's fine. It's actually fine. Now, the truck is running out of juice, but we're not going to be taking it all the way up there, so it's all good. It's all good. Okay, there's an auto paver there. I might try to see if I can get to that. I mean, there wasn't BTs between us and that, so even though it rains, it's actually safe to... It's safe to take the car up there.
Hey, Sam.
But...
Do you remember your own birth? Me, I remember being inside the womb.
It's not really a good way to drive the car that way.
I could hear my mother's heartbeat. Hers and Lochna's. We were conjoined twins. One and the same before we were born.
Well, you two halves are the same person, aren't you? Considering you could only have a baby together.
The operation was successful. We were still one. We knew each other's thoughts without saying a word. My joy was her joy. Her pain was my pain.
Okay, we don't want to go that way because there are BTs that way. And they're draining the battery. Yes, I know that truck's battery's almost run out. This is fine.
Too great for us to overcome.
It's not going to run out of battery halfway down the hill or anything.
Divided in body, joined in spirit. We had a beach just for us. One we shared.
Your own personal beach.
Our
So I
own
need to go this way.
private chiral network, you might say. With Cupids, we can build one that will let everyone share what Lochna and I have. I saw it all laid out before me after I signed up with Bridges. A network that could unite everyone, no matter how scattered or different. It would make us whole.
There's some
It
money
wouldn't be
charges
about
battery.
bringing people into line. It would be about bringing them into the fold, where they would share and share alike. I knew it could change the world. With Amelie's help, we finalized the Cupid design. But after the attack and the birth, everything changed. For the first time in my life, Lochner wasn't there.
Okay, lips are moving while she's talking. That's
I'm not
actually
alone anymore.
clever.
I can feel her again. She's close.
Yeah, she's in this house that I'm waiting for you to finish
Thank you.
talking about.
Sam. I feel whole again.
Before I take you all the way in.
You and me, sis.
Because we were probably supposed to walk this way and have long enough for her to talk.
Sorry, Lochner.
But instead, we drove. Well, we found a car, right? Okay, let's shove what we've got into here. I mean, should I? Because she's going to connect to the network. Maybe I should wait until after. But at the same time, I have a bad feeling that monsters be about to come out. Okay. You know, I'll put that much in and no more. Because I feel like once we drop her off, this area is going to delete my truck and it's going to turn into monsters that we have to fight. So I will leave the rest in that. Now, it does mean that we can't come and drop some deliveries here. And everything's going to get scattered everywhere the instant it becomes monsters. I mean, I should maybe drive the car the rest of the way. Shit! Okay, people are using our generator, that's good. Okay, you are home to your sister. Delivered.
Decontaminating suit.
Safe and
All
sound.
clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Only a slight detour up the mountain. Delivery made. Mama! 55 kilos of her. Just placed on the conveyor belt. No, she's going to unzip, right? We're not just going to shove her in the machine. Wait. Why are we giving her a surgery bed? She's unconscious again?
Lingen, no.
And she just forgives her like that.
Sorry.
But I guess if they have a connection, they can instantly share memories. And she knows everything that happens in an
So
instant.
much. It's good to hear your voice again. I shouldn't have kept you in the dark. Tried to save her. I couldn't. You don't have to say anymore. Lochner, you need to fix his Cupid. I couldn't save our child, but you can save our world. Only you. I love you. You hear me?
Is she also gonna die now?
And always.
Like, I know she was linked to a dead baby. Was that all that was keeping her alive?
Now, make the world whole. Okay? okay?
So she chose to
It's like
also
you
kill
need me.
herself. Well, I mean, we knew that the baby would kept her alive when she shouldn't have been alive from the thing, but you'd think at this point she might have had enough life force to stay alive. That was an interesting choice, I guess, to save the whole world. But I'm sure 26% damage. Well, considering she's dead, I think that's 100% damage, but you know, that was her choice. Also, we kept her in a nice, safe car seat. And now we're going to have to actually go cremate her. And now a loving mama hologram to commemorate her. And Locknet. So it actually changes to her actual name. Now they're actually going to connect us to the network. Yeah, we actually have to cremate her now, but she's dead. But I'm sure there had to be a better way than her choosing to kill herself to come get her sister on board. She could have just told her about the baby.
All
We
that
could have
she
took her
wanted.
sister to her.
I had no idea. I thought she'd severed our bond on purpose, that she stole our child and ran.
Yeah, now, because she had to prove you wrong, she killed herself. So how do you feel about that?
Cupid like she asked.
You could have kept her alive and
Perimeter should
gone
be
visit
functioning
her,
properly now.
but you didn't.
There is one thing. Before I sat down to work, I took a long, hard look at the code. I'm pretty sure someone's tweaked it. Either that, or my memory's going to pieces.
Yeah, I think our sister rewrote it to be
Rewrote
bad.
might be overstating it. Let's just say it wasn't the latest version I released. And yet, because of it, I was finally reunited with Malingan. Could be we found our culprit already. She died beneath the rubble, with our child still inside her.
Yeah, and the undead child is what kept her
Her car
alive.
passed over to the other side, but her heart remained bound to our dead daughter. She knew all of this, of course.
I figured that out
Why
as
she
well.
kept one cuff loose. Didn't want anyone seeing her vitals. Shame she couldn't use her favorite invention. She did all that to keep me and our daughter safe.
Also, Sam wasn't afraid to let her touch her, so he knew that she was dead as well, because he can't be touched by humans that are alive. Get connected. Just a dead body casually floating. Okay, a few missing connections still. Stabilizer. Okay, that should hopefully make some of the roads able into the other layer structures.
Sis? I can hear you. We're whole again. We're one. Like before in the womb, remember? Malingan. Akna.
Also, what if her eyes have changed colour because she's both people at once now, I guess.
Thanks to you, Edge-Knot City is finally within reach. And you, Lochner, your work will help ensure that the chiral network remains online. Together, we might just make it all the way west. Now then, Sam, there's something else you ought to know. We've been studying the data from when you claim you encountered those soldiers. We had audio, which doesn't paint a complete picture on its own, but the languages, the names, and terms we picked out, the munitions we could identify.
It was World War II.
Everything seems to indicate that you were on a battlefield.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Years ago. World War I.
Oh, World War I.
Precise.
Close
It wasn't
enough.
a dream. Wasn't a hallucination. Maybe you were spirited away to another dimension or something. And given the time discrepancies, maybe you were sent to a beach.
Well, a lot
Can't
of
say
people
anything
died
for
there, so,
certain.
you know, it makes the
That
beach.
said, I've never heard of a beach turned into a battlefield. But beaches are shaped by the will of the people who inhabit them. Perhaps Hartman can offer a more rational explanation. Beaches are his specialty. Unfortunately, he's still outside the chiral network. Anyway, get some rest. No use dwelling on questions we can't answer yet.
Get some rest I shall, because we've been going 5 hours apparently. So that's where, once, you know, if there's no cutscenes when we come out of this, which there probably is going to be, that's what I'll call it a day. But thank you to Tharia, who was here earlier and probably still lurking away. I appreciate the lurk, and hopefully your week does go well. You know, it's always a pleasure to have you come hang out and chat for a bit. Yeah, it's been a long one. So once we got the opportunity, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna see if there is a cutscene for when we leave this room. I might just leave the room straight away if we get the opportunity. You know, I can do other stuff next time. There's an email. But as he's shaking his head, yeah. Oh, great. We're not allowed to just leave the room. We have to do things. Okay, we're gonna use the loo and everything really quickly. I need the loo as well. Just to make sure his stuff's prepared for next time. I was going to wait to do that, but Sam was like, no, you're not allowed to leave the room. Awkwardly, I'll do all my preparation then. I know it wants me to check the email. We also need to check in on BB. Oh, that's actually something that it's probably needing. BB's gone! They stole BB!
Hello? Ooh, looking for this? Surprise. Fragile warped me here. I finally got to visit the beach. Well, her beach. Don't worry, I didn't come all this way for the sightseeing. Your beloved BB has a serious issue.
Yeah, it's got autoimmune.
You may recall me explaining that these incubators connect BBs via the chiral network to their still mothers back at HQ. Bridge babies are quite literally bridges between this world and the other side. Their place is not here with us, nor with the BTs over there. They belong precisely in between, with no greater affinity for one world or the other. But BB-28 here has been leaning further and further towards the world of the living. Towards you, Sam.
You're very violent with this baby.
It's because we're partners.
Partners? Sam, a BB's a tool, not a human being.
Well, stop shaking it.
Bridge, yes. Baby, no.
So tell me what the problem is.
This tool, this weapon, is transforming into a living being. It's gaining weight. Its brain activity is increasing. It's accumulating memories. BB-28 is becoming self-aware, becoming an actual child.
Doesn't sound like a problem to me.
It's hardware, Sam. Manufactured for a purpose. A purpose it cannot fulfill outside the pod.
I mean,
There is a
if it's getting
70%
retired,
risk
isn't it better that it becomes a
catastrophic
human rather than
simply
it
in removing
just
it.
getting
Which
incinerated?
hardly matters because at this point, it'll cease functioning within a couple of days.
Cease functioning.
That's right. Not even the pod will be enough. It'll be bricked.
What do we do?
Let
We
it become a
reset it.
baby.
You'll have to leave it with me, of course. I'll cut the cord that links the two of you and then perform an operation that reconnects it to the other side.
You mean kill its mom again?
Think of it as a little tub.
Or
to correct its
you're
alignment,
gonna partly kill it, aren't
put
you?
it back where it belongs, right between the world of the living.
You're partially killing the baby.
But like I said, you'll have to be without it for a while.
You're sure this'll work?
I don't agree with this.
Of course. One catch, though. The surgery
Yeah,
may
you're
break
chopping
its
part of its
memories.
brain out. I understand.
You'll forget me?
Relax.
When
The
did we
BB
start
will still
calling it
function
Lou?
as intended. You just have to trust me. Come on. I'm telling you, it's like a game. Just select retry and start again.
No, it's our baby. Deadman. Why are you so eager to do this? Serves you right.
And this is why I hate these things.
It even manages to piss on you through a jar.
Sam. I was already filthy from my trip through the beach. But now your BB has added insult to injury.
Why are you taking both of our cuffs off? Actually, you go take a shower. I'm gonna steal both of these cuffs and I'm gonna run with the baby. And enjoy your shower in your suit. You weirdo. I don't think it has a dry clean option. Are we meant to take a shower with him? I don't think so. Okay, let's chug some beers. Again, we're preparing for next time. I can't take the BB, I can't take the cuffs. Do I have to? I guess take a shower is lock him in the shower, because we're not going to surely take a shower with him, right? Very, very, you know, definitely not conspicuous. Okay. What the heck? Shh. A little intimate, sir? Oh yeah, just
No one
soak
can
your
spy us in here. It's
suit.
just you and me. No audio records of what we say. No video for lip reading analysis.
Completely
Get
closed.
closer.
Completely wet clothes.
Die Hardman cannot know of this. Understood? I've been doing some digging into the first BB experiments. Officially, they were suspended by the government following a void out which claimed the life of the then acting president. Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes? But obviously, the experiments continued in secret, on the direct orders of President Strand.
Bridget?
The BB
Excessive
was
weight.
central to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. Oh, she had big plans for them.
I bet they think we're
They
fucking.
weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She wanted to incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach. But none of her plans ever came to fruition. And now BB Tech has fallen into terrorist hands.
What's Die Hardman's part in this?
They're trying to recreate travel to the beach for everyone.
Know how
Or
long
recreate
he
the
was
beach on
working for
Earth.
Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face. I thought you might. since you two go further back.
He was already wearing a mask when I met him. Something about burning his face.
Right. Sorry. Any data we have from back then
So he's from the other side
classified
too. He's
at
like the
highest
terrorist.
level. As far as I know, the director is the only one with clearance. But the chiral network presents a new opportunity. By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country, I might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle.
You get a little closer.
Be careful, Sam. They're watching.
Yeah, they're watching us have a shower in our clothes. Together, intimately.
Well, Sam, you're a good sport. I'll give you that.
Don't take the baby.
Still, it's a fine way to get out of doing the laundry.
Just fix BB, alright?
Oh no, you'll be doing the fixing. I'd never manage without your help. Check the delivery terminal upstairs for the details. When you're ready, of course.
I don't think I want to deliver the baby to have part of its brain taken out to make it more dead and forget everything. I don't think I agree with that. I really don't agree with that, sir. Okay, let's leave the room, and then we finally get to call it a day. And then I'll be back probably tomorrow with some party animals. And like I said, thank you to Thari and anyone else that might have been lurking. I appreciate you all. And yeah, I will call it a day, as long as we don't get another cutscene and another thing to do. Oh yeah, we're not connected to BB, so we're not going to get any BB numbers. Sit on the floor and we have a rest. Now that this is on the network, I can actually drive my car back in here. Well, so, you know, I might do that. I'm going to see if I can do that without it triggering anything. And if I can, you know, we're going to drop this car in here and it's going to be nice. And now that this is on the network, the roads is going to be, you know, we're going to see if it needs any more metal. So then we drop our car in so that it gets charged up and we drop off any other things. See, this has lots of supplies now that we've actually finished it. Okay, rebuilds, but it still needs more metal. So we put the last remaining metals that it needs and we still have excess. And we drive our car in so that it can get charged up for next time, and you know, someone else can maybe use it whilst it's in the recovery. It is very, very almost done. I probably could have just, you know, done this before it was not connected to the network and drove it in for that last little bit, but it's fine. Battery low. Please charge. Okay, so we're going to dump it into the garage, and then that is where we call it a day. Boom, 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 boom.
That man
Of
tells
course,
me your
of
BB
course.
is conforming to spec. We'll have to put your primary mission on hold until we restore its functionality. It's our only Dooms-compatible unit. And you're going to have to deal with more BTs as you head further west. Case in point, Emily's informed us of a tar belt outside of Edge City. A massive region crawling with BTs that Higgs supposedly summoned. And as much as we want you to get her out as soon as possible, you'll have a snowball's chance in hell without your BB. So your first priority is to help Deadman restore it to working order. And since he's on site, maybe the two of you can discuss it in person.
Sam, I'm a little busy at the moment, so I hope you don't mind if we stick to Hollow. First,
He got home pretty quickly. I guess he travelled by the beach again, but taking BB with him further?
that's to bolster the connection between BB-28 and its still mother. Then, as I explained earlier, we need to correct your BB's alignment. To facilitate that process, we need to quite literally put some distance between you two. Keep it here while we send you out. If everything goes to plan, your BB should resume normal function.
Fortunately, this plan advances our other objectives. We want to integrate this region into the chiral network anyway. So build relationships with the preppers by making deliveries and convince them to come on board. It's not easy to make a home for yourself in those mountains. Even so, plenty of people had a mind to try. You'll find shelters scattered throughout. We've got a whole list of orders from them waiting to be processed. Remember, though, that you're dealing with folks who chose to live out there.
And we need to avoid the BTs along the way.
Don't think for a second it'll be easy to win them over.
But good job I can call Sal to see
You'll have
them,
to earn
right?
their trust, bit by bit, job by job. Another thing, Sam. You'll be making runs without a BB for a spell. That will vastly diminish your ability to detect BTs. So keep your eyes and ears open for anything out of the ordinary. And stay the hell out of the rain if you can help it.
Got it. Okay, garage. Store this car. Okay, store it.
Storing vehicle.
Okay, and then... Okay, yeah, it stopped some stuff. System save! Right, finally, saved. Okay, that's where I'm going to call it a day. I'll be back on tomorrow with some party animals. In the meantime, have a lovely rest of your day and I'll catch you all again soon. Bye-bye, bye-bye.